Hi, welcome to Allison's Top Picks. Today I have an adult debut mystery author for you, Jessica Moor. The book is The Keeper, and it is fantastic. Once you start it, you're not going to want to put it down. It starts then with a woman named Katie. She is meeting her friends at a bar and meets a guy. Seems really nice, treats her really well, and they go on to develop their relationship. And then there are alternating chapters that take place now where the police are investigating what appears to be the suicide of a young woman named Katie Straw, who appears to have jumped off a bridge in this small town in England and drowned. There are no marks upon her that would indicate that this was anything other than drowning suicide. But the older superintendent, inspector, is concerned because Katie was one of the employees at a women's shelter for abused women. And it is in this town, the small town. So as the book goes on further, you realize it was not a suicide. And that Katie Straw, the person that they're looking into, was in a very destructive relationship with a very disturbed, controlling individual. And so then it becomes a complicated story about who murdered her. Are these two Katies the same person? And while all this is going on, you learn about the other women who are staying at the shelter. And you learn about the psychology of battered women. And unfortunately, some of these women are in the midst of the cycle where they're going back to their abuser, where sometimes it takes 7 to 8 times of leaving the abuser before it finally sticks. So there are some pretty tragic things that happen to these ladies. And it also deals with how the justice system is highly favorable to the male abuser rather than to the female who is over and over and over again being so badly beaten. The evidence is there. There are witnesses, and yet still somehow the man is always believed in the trial. And so it deals with all of these complex issues in the battered women syndrome. And so you're learning about this, and then the ending, when you find out who the murderer is, it will just leave you reeling in horror. I realized when I found out who it was that the author had dropped a few very subtle clues that I had missed because I was shocked. So it's a nice quick read. She's a good writer. I highly recommend her if you like English murder mysteries. This is a dandy one. So I recommend it. See you soon.